So I've been thinking about the music industry as a mere, as a part of the entertainment industry as a whole, right, with the film industry. But really I've been thinking about it in the sense of when 10 years ago in 2016, 2017, when I loved all these, Lil Uzi Vert or Lil Peep, etc., all these SoundCloud rappers, but also like the Travis Scotts, the A$AP Rockies, the Rihannas, even the pop stars, right? We all knew as soon as one of these people dropped an album and we listened to it. We followed all these people on social media, watched all their YouTube videos or concerts online, or went to their concerts. And today, a lot of these people I'm still fans of. I still watch. I still listen to. And I can't tell you the last time I knew when they dropped their next album or when they dropped their next music video. And it's really interesting because it shows how individualistic our digital media consumption has become. Now, obviously some people will wait up, every Friday night or every Thursday night for their favorite YouTube creator or TikTok creator to release their weekly video or daily video. Similarly to a TV show, right? Apple TV releases once a week, etc. And we were watching Widow's Bay, for example, right, once a week. But with music artists, and what I love about music artists is it's eerily similar to a filmmaker, to an actor, or to directors nowadays, where you can follow this artist, and this artist really is what capitalizes you to go listen to their music or go watch their movie, right? Or watch their ad even. And now with the individualized digital media, we only consume the specific media that we want to consume. And that does not necessarily mean I want to see Jacob Elordi over and over and over and over again and know everything about Jacob Elordi all the time. It means I liked Frankenstein a lot, and now suddenly my social media feed is filled with all of these creatures and monsters and, horror stories. It's not Jacob Elordi. And it's the same thing with music, where I find this really good song that I love that was created by Tame Impala, right? And suddenly now I'm on Apple Music or Spotify or TikTok even, and I get all these songs recommended for me to listen to. But they're not by Tame Impala. They're similar songs to it. Just like how similar monster movies to Frankenstein or similar monster stories, right? It's not Jacob Elordi. And so anyway, so I've been thinking about this a lot, and I realized that we've kind of lost this, we've lost this global fandom. We have the niche fandom. Obviously, everybody has that influencer, that creator, that person in their niche that they love, that they follow, right, consistently, and that's their person. But as a global audience, we don't have that anymore. There isn't just a figure that pulls everybody to the left, everybody to the right. I'm not talking politics. I'm talking like just general directions. And so now everybody's looking for this next thing, the next IP, everyone calls it, right? The next, suddenly Frankenstein is big because monster movies are big, because monster stories are big. So now everyone's going to go watch Frankenstein. The problem with that, with Hollywood, at least, I don't want to talk about the music industry on this example, is that Hollywood was special not because it made monster movies. It was because it created the monster IP that then it created all this other monster hysteria. Everybody wanted to see all the monsters. The problem now is social media, the digital media, I shouldn't call it social media, us, the watchers, the people using it, the people posting. We're the ones now telling the studios what to make. We're saying, this is a cultural trend. And now the studios are going to act on that and create a show or movie that acts on that sense. For example, Backrooms. Backrooms was an IP that was founded on the internet, and then They're like, oh, holy shit, we can make a movie about this. We can act on this cultural moment. But what made Hollywood so special was they created those cultural moments. Hollywood created the IP. That's what made Hollywood so awesome. It wasn't that it made the movies on IP. It fundamentally created the best IP in the world. It told the best stories. And Hollywood's lost that almost completely. Now everyone's talking about the niche markets, and then the future is everyone has their own niches, etc. The problem with that is, I think in general, people want that communal experience. People in my generation, as much as we are on our phones, we love that in-person, the IRL experience, where we actually get to meet new people, we actually get to talk to people, and we have a shared experience, a shared event. And I think we are almost desperate for a time where there was only 5 channels on television and we all watched the same movie. So I'm gonna see what I can do with that. All right, sorry, my roommate walked in and I got embarrassed, so I turned off the camera. All I was gonna say was I'm trying to still work through this niche idea of everyone owning a niche audience, and everyone has individualistic. What they're watching is very individualized, right? Like one person's watching this YouTuber, the other person's watching this show, the other person's streaming this live stream, etc. Even the formats are individualistic. So I'm still trying to work through that and trying to generate a thesis about this. But everyone is saying that this new niche entertainment landscape is the future. I just don't. It doesn't seem natural. Like human nature, as much as people say there isn't such a thing, humans want to feel connected. They want to feel social. They want to have shared experiences. And if everything's niche, they can't. So anyway, this is something I'm working through, trying to figure out. I want to create a thesis about it, and I'll present it to you guys. But for now, just something to think about. All right, have a good night.